What's up, KK Squad, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial. If you can tell by the way I have my hair, it is all blow dried and flat ironed. Well, it was blow dried and flat ironed a few days ago. And if you have not seen the blow dryer that I use, it's the Revlon blow dryer, the hairbrush paddle brush blow dryer. I will put the link to that video in the description box below so you can know what I thought about that brush. Also, I believe this video will probably go up before, I'm not too sure which one will go up first, whether it's this or the straightening tool that I use, but if this goes up first, then stay tuned for the hair straightening video. And if the hair straightening video goes up first, then I'll put link that in the description box below. Anyway, my hair has been flat iron, blow dried, but it's been a couple of days, so let's not look at it's not sleek anymore and all of that. And plus I live in the Caribbean, so the climate it's hot, fairly hot. So we are going to get right into it. Now I'm going to be doing medium-sized to small box braids, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'm not one of those persons who think that you have to blow dry your hair or do any straightening, anything to your hair before you apply the braids to your hair. You could put the braids in your hair's natural state. I just blow dried my hair and straightened my hair, so that's why it's like this, but you don't have to. But for those who think that they have to, definitely check the links in the description box below to see the tools that I use, because those, well, you'll see my thoughts on them. So today I have this is the braids that I will be using. These are the braids that I will be using. It's the Kreationz braids. It's the 4 bundle, 38 inches each, a supreme hair. And this is what it looks like. And I would suggest getting a sharp braiding hair when you are practicing braiding for the first time. This is the length. It comes with 4 of these in a pack. They're kind of thin, but 4 of these in a pack, and they're not too long. Now, because most of you may be beginners and you may not know how to braid, or may not know how to braid well, because this is a tutorial, I would suggest getting a sharp braid, especially if your hair isn't that long and you don't require long braids, because the shorter braids to me it makes it easier than getting the long braids, having to take so much time to braid your hair. So that's just to get shorter braids. So you'll also need edge control or gel, well, not really gel, edge control. I have the bright white aqua hair wax full force, the red one. I've talked about this, I believe, several times on my channel, and I love it for doing sleeks. So you would need an edge control of some sort. You'll need obviously a comb for parting, and you will need a pony ring or hair clips to hold the hair. So what I am going to do now is just comb all of this towards my face, and then I am going to see how small or big I want the part. So I'm going to part it about here. Then you put away the rest of the hair. So you're solely concentrating on the hair behind. It's a little too big, but we'll work with this. I've already greased and oiled my hair, so I may not add anything else to it other than the braiding hair. So when it comes to, get this out. So this video, it would be detailed because I have to show you how to do every step that I do, or that I am doing. This is the braiding hair. You're going to take some of it. I would take about this much. Right? And then this is even too much, so I'm going to split this a little smaller. because I want them small. I don't want them big at all. So this is how much I have. And when you're splitting the hair, you split one a little smaller than the other. Don't split them evenly. And you would see why in a while. Split one a little smaller than the other. So the one in my left hand is smaller than the one in my right. And you are going to, I can't really, let me see how to explain this. You're just going to take this and put it around. Okay, I can explain this part, so you're just going to look. I think most of you may know how to do this part anyway. To create like this. And the reason why you took a smaller part with the left hand is because this acts as one. This is one, this is one. So the one with the smaller piece has joined now to basically be the size of these other two. I hope that was easy to follow. So let's go to parting the hair. I'm going to do a small part. About that size, and then I'm going to put it with this part of my hair. Just adding a little butter to my hair, and this is from Jadesha Kreationz, and this is the Hydro Bliss butter blend. So I'm adding a bit of that to my hair shaft, and to my roots of my hair I am adding this. Now I would not be using any rubber bands, so I'm not even sure if this is part straight, but it would work. So after applying that, we are now going to set this behind. I can't explain gripping. Maybe I'll do a video briefly on gripping, but I can't explain gripping. So what you do, you place the hair on your hair and you begin as if you are doing a corner or a cascade. So that's how you start, and this helps you to grip the root really well. You guys see that? And then you begin to braid the actual hair. And you braid just as you would braid your hair. That's all you're doing, you're just braiding. Plaiting the hair going down, pull it tightly, and this braiding hair is very nice for beginners. It isn't smooth and silky, it has texture to it, a kind of slightly coarse texture, which is what you want because I think it grips better and it folds better as well. So I'm going to plait this all the way down. Now there are different ways to start the braiding process. Some persons wrap the hair around your hair before they begin braiding, while others start as if you're start as a cascade or a caner and then braid going down. So there are different ways to start. I'll probably do another tutorial video on how to start the braid a different way, but the way we'll be doing today is the caner, well, corner for North Americans, and for Vincentians or Caribbean persons it's cascade. I don't know if anybody else calls it any other name. And you just braid going right down. And make sure you use pre-stretch here. I don't think I had said that before. But for beginners, I am going to recommend using pre-stretched hair because it is a lot easier to walk with and you don't have to feather the ends of the hair because it's already feathered for you. So when you reach to the end, you just take one, you'll have 3 pieces. Just take one of these, wrap it around itself and create a knot. Now you don't have to do this, but I do it to ensure that the hair doesn't come loose. And there you have your first medium size box braid. So let's go again. You part the hair. Get the rest out of the way. You don't have to add anything to your hair if you don't want to, but I am adding this to my hair, and I also added oil and grease to my hair previously. And to the roots, you're going to have to add edge control. You don't have to, but I think it helps with the look. You add an edge control. Some persons add this going straight down to the hair. That's totally up to you. And I'm hoping that my pattern is straight behind there, but I am not sure. So then you get another piece of hair. Try to get the thickness of the hair about the same length. So this looks about the thickness I had before, or a little less, I'm not sure. But it's the back, so you're allowed to figure out what's going on in the back. And remember, when you're splitting, you're taking the left hand, you're taking less hair, so you're not splitting them even. Take a little less hair. So this has a little less hair than this. Then we are going to join them. And this is 1 piece, 2 piece, and the piece that was the smaller piece has joined. Both of them joining makes 1 piece, so they're all basically even. Now we turn to the back. And we rest the braiding hair on your hair, and then you start going down as if you are doing a cascade or a cornrow. That's how you start the braid. And then you just braid going down. Just go here a little. I just saw some hair poking through, so let me just clean that up. Now, because my hair is stretched or flat ironed, I can easily hide. My hair could easily, this is my hair right here. It could easily blend in with this hair texture, so there's no need for me to like add any shining jam or any gel as I go down to kind of camouflage the hair, because it's blending seamlessly. So all I'm doing is plaiting this going all the way down. And as I said, this I also already have a box braid tutorial on my channel, but that is with rubber band, and it's a jumbo box braid tutorial. This is medium size / small tutorial, and this does not require the use of rubber bands because everyone doesn't like rubber bands in the hair. Some rubber bands actually, well, not some, rubber bands give some persons a headache. It isn't comfortable, it may be too tight, so everyone isn't into putting rubber bands in the hair. So if you're one of those persons, then you have to learn how to do box braids without the use of rubber bands. Rubber bands are usually used to, I think it's best used when you're doing jumbo braids because you hold the hair together and make it easier to braid, and it gives it a cleaner look, right? But these are small, so these don't require rubber bands. So remember, at the ends, what do? We take one of them and we wrap it around the hair and we create a knot. So right there we have 2 box braids already. So let's finish up the back, and then I would finish the back off camera and come back when I've reached the front of my hair. But I'm staying with you guys until we finish the back. Still missed a piece. Guys, I wanted to close out the video by showing you the completed look, and if you notice, these are actually way smaller than the previous clip that you saw. Like before, it was like a little bigger than medium sized. The first part that I did, it was a tad bigger than I wanted, and then when I showed you the other update, it was basically the right size for medium sized box braids. But then as I got to plaiting or braiding my hair, they got smaller and smaller. And this is actually the end result. So I kind of have a 2-in-1 because I have small braids, like small braids, tiny braids up top. Like any smaller, then we can call them micro braids. Right? But this is the first time I've braided my hair this small. I loved it. The experience was amazing. It took super long, but I can't really give you overall. This entire thing, I used about 5 bundles in my hair. Not 5 packs, but 5 bundles. The one pack that I showed you in the beginning, it consisted of 4 bundles. So one pack had in 4 bundles of hair. So I used all that, 4 black, and then I added one pack or 1 bundle of colored hair. So overall, I have in 5 bundles of hair, which is like 1 pack and a piece to do my entire head. And I know some persons would use like 3 packs of hair, 3.5 packs of hair. I just use 1 pack and a piece of hair. So I am in love with the end result. Let me see if I could show you. This is the end result of the hair. Love it, love it, love it. Like exceed my expectation. This is what it's looking like. Really, really love it. Like I have no complaints. In love, in love, in love, in love with it. So what I would say is I would do another tutorial showing you how to do small or mini box braids, because with the medium size box braids, I told you that you start with a cascadoo or a cornrow and then you work your way down. But when you're doing mini or small braids, you actually don't have enough space to start with a cascadoo. So the gripping and the pattern is different. So I would show you how to get small braids, because I think a lot of persons may like the smaller look. But I hope that the tutorial for the medium size box braids, it was easy for you to follow. And if you do try out braiding your own hair, if you have Instagram, put a video up or a clip up or something up and tag me in it. Simply Kenna on Instagram. Tag me in it so I can see what it looks like and I could see your progress and everything like that. So thank you guys for viewing. Love you and God bless. And do not forget about the giveaway that's currently going on. You have until the 14th of February to enter and participate and hopefully win amazing prizes. Thank you again. Love you. Mwah. Until next time.